tension in the air.
No doubt about it. That heat is palpable. Everybody wants to be at their best and prove they're the superior team, but the fireworks and friction is real.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward position. Now here's Halliburton. Back to Nesmith. Pass to Halliburton. 5 on the clock. Over Garland on the money from 12 feet away.
Whenever that mid-range jump shot is available, Halliburton is going to take advantage of it. He's a really good passer, but also an opportunistic scorer.
Now here's Strus. Back to Garland. Takes a 3. The rebound by Turner. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. No good on the 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Garland. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
For 3, Allen fires in the triple.
I see you, Jarrett. I see you expanding your game, broadening the horizons. Nice looking shot there, big fella.
Halliburton finds Siakam. Outside Nesmith. The 3 ball. He drops it from range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Mitchell. Soft touch off the glass.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
And you think about the value Andrew Nembhard provides. Clark, he really excels at running the offense.
He's the quintessential point guard, B.A. Has a great feel for setting up his teammates for what they're trying to get done. Plays with tremendous pace and great confidence. Typically doesn't over-dribble and is unafraid of any moment.
Rise and fire. I just love how assertive Garland is on offense.
Outside Nesmith. It's his first trip to the line. That one misses. A different look for Cleveland. Hunter's checked in for Evan Mobley, and Okoro is subbed in for Strus. Mathurin's checked in for Indiana. 1:33 left in the first quarter. Garland looking around. From the arc. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We talked about this matchup here tonight, specifically what his team wants to do against Miles Turner. Coach told me we need to push him out of the paint whenever we can and make him a jump shooter and live with those results. If we can do that, I think we'll be in great shape. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Outside Hunter. Back to Garland. Banked it in off the glass. Garland's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Siakam. Here's Shepard. Pass to McConnell. Shot clock at 5. Over Mitchell. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Hunter. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Allen with a screen on Toppin. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And it's Allen who slams it home.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Ty Jerome is out there with Green. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Mobley. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Here's Mobley. And another basket for Cleveland.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
McConnell right side. Walker passes to Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Lets the 3 fly. Cranes the triple.
The confidence of Mathurin, palpable. You see it and feel it. That looked good from the moment it left his hand.
Well, Clark, talking about Benedict Mathurin, he's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Mathurin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada.
Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Mathurin's got 5 points in the quarter.
Great body control allows Mathurin to finish through contact.
Jerome passes to Green. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Jerome. Shoots over McConnell. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Pacers have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
Improving his passing is going to be key for Mathurin in the NBA. Looks like he's already on that path.
And we've got a timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. A different look for Cleveland. Strus, he's checked in for Okoro. Mitchell comes in for Green. And Garland is subbed in for Jerome. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And here's Indiana now, following the score by Cleveland. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Well, Clark, as we know, player comparison is a popular exercise among fans and analysts alike.
Yeah, I've never really ascribed to that, but in this day and age, I think it's even more unfair to do so because the game has changed tremendously. I mean, 3-point attempts and scoring averages are way north, in large part because of the pace of play. So the game has changed, and that means when you're comparing players, it's a little harder to do in a fair manner.
And Mobley gets it to go.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Indiana has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Pass to Neesmith. Nembhard outside. Now Halliburton. Let's go with a 3. It doesn't go for him.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Hunter passes to Mitchell. Now here's Strus. Defense right on him. Halliburton against Garland. Mobley, a screen on Halliburton. Back to Mitchell. The 3. The rebound by Turner. The Pacers have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Halliburton looking for an opening. Another miss by Halliburton. Hunter up top. He's guarded by Nembhard. Hunter with the ball. From deep 3-point land. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Indiana ahead, leading by 1. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you gotta like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
On the floor for Indiana, Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Emhart, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, the first 7.5 seasons of Pascal Siakam's career were in Toronto. But Clark, a fresh start here with the Pacers.
You know, it's great for the Indiana Pacers because Pascal Siakam wanted to be part of this group. He saw a nucleus of young talent that had a chance to be competitive in the East and chase a championship. So he signed a nice big contract this summer to remain a key contributor for them moving forward. Actually, he'll be the hub of the wheel along with Tyrese Halliburton.
Sinks the tray.
Yeah, this is why defenses must be right up on Mitchell or he'll burn you off the pass.
Siakam outside. Nesmith on the wing. Pass to Nembhard. Shot from the top of the key. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. And the Pacers lead by 2.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Yeah, really good sign for them offensively. They should keep getting him touches. Make sure he gets shots here.
Now here's Garland. He's got 5. Yep, count it.
Getting it done from the mid-range. Garland loves using this area of the floor.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Halliburton against Garland. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Pass to Allen. Allen a screen from deep. Mitchell. And Cleveland another 3. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Siakam looking it over. Here's Halliburton. The finish inside from Halliburton.
Like the way Halliburton continues to take more responsibility on the offensive end. His game warrants that he does that.
Allen with a screen on Halliburton. Outside Mitchell. The 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
There's the 3. And Cleveland another 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Turner. He's scoreless. Pass to Nembhard. And the layup is good.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
The Cavaliers lead by 3. Mobley outside. In in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Mitchell's shot is good.
Yeah, Mitchell putting on a clinic of his skills in this one. Take notes, kids.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. Now here's Turner. Here's Siakam, covered by Mobley. 3 seconds left. The shot won't fall. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Cleveland on top, leading by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. They've got DeAndre Hunter. Ty Jerome is out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Thompson in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
Inside, Garland outplays his size, using speed and agility to get it done.
And here's Halliburton. Pass to Toppin. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
The basket counts, and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavs. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Jerome, and a new group getting ready for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin, and it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Now here's Garland, pass to Mitchell. And here's Mobley. Thompson scanning the floor. Now Mitchell, 6 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Siakam against Mobley. Nembhard outside. Here's Halliburton. Three-pointer. Thompson pulls it in. Garland for 3. Unable to get that one.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Back to Nembhard. Pass to Nesmith. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the 3.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Allen's checked in and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, thank you, Allie.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Siakam outside. Here's Halliburton. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Cleveland has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Mobley passes to Garland. Back to Mobley. The shot. Indiana with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. To take the lead. Money.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now Mobley. He's covered by Siakam. Outside Mitchell. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. 43 seconds left in the game.
You know, to me, this is what you love seeing from Turner, the willingness to give the ball up and get his guys going.
And here comes Cleveland. Here's Garland. And it's in.
Oh, what a make by Garland. That takes ice water veins to get done.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Takes a step back. Outside Neesmith. Siakam with a screen on Strus. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Turner finds Halliburton. Jacks up a 3, and he drills the triple. Oh, an enormous three-pointer. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Now Mitchell. Ooh, no good there. Potential game winner was off the mark. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. No shortage of excitement here as we're officially underway in overtime. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. And it's Garland in at the point. Now here's Garland. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Turner, a screen on Mobley. Here's Siakam. And he packs it down right on top of Evan Mobley.
Wow, Siakam putting something extra on that one. Just a gifted player with style and substance.
Here's Mobley. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. Down low. Here's Garland. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Garland's got 4 points in the quarter.
He gives the defense headaches. Even with the man all over him, Garland is still tough to stop. I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth from that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Siakam hits them both.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Pass to Mobley.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
And he's unable to get the second one.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Here's Nembhard. Good work defensively by Mitchell.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish it. He knows it. Blown opportunity.
Out of bounds. It'll It'll be Pacers ball. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. How do you think this is going to play out?
And it would be smart to go for a 2-for-1 right now.
Here's Neesmith. Pass to Turner. Siakam in the post. Mobley's on him. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Not easy to keep your focus when there's so much riding on those free throws, but that was excellent work in the clutch.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Mobley, and he sinks it. A huge shot to tie it up. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Mobley against Siakam. Turner, a screen on Mobley. Siakam, it's off. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Hey, can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. Here we go. Now here's Garland. Pass to Mobley. Shoots over Siakam. Mobley, no good. Here's Nembhard. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Over Mobley. And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist by Halliburton. And the Pacers lead by 2. Outside Garland. Pass to Mobley. Shoots over Siakam. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Mobley's got 5 points now in the quarter. And for the Pacers, they're shooting very well. 66% for the game and looking really strong. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Mobley with it. He's covered by Siakam. Outside for Mitchell. Fires the 3. Can't get it to go. He's 7 for 12. Here's Siakam. He connects!
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Pass to Mobley. And here's Allen. Turner covers. Garland for 3. And he buries it. And that one brings them within 1.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it. Supremely confident in his abilities.
Pass to Siakam. Over Mobley. Siakam, no good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Now Mitchell. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Allen on the wing. Now here's Mobley. He's covered by Siakam. Good!
Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
And so the big win by Cleveland in a tight game. Double overtime games are so grueling. And after this one, everyone, the officials, the fans, the broadcasters, will all have to take a little rest.
Yeah, I need that rest, I'll tell you. But, hey, give them credit. They really dug deep into their energy.
Talk about depth, but how important is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce. It really allows you to not have to change the way you play.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point guard.
Oh, strong move by Suggs inside, not allowing the contact to hold him back.
And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Embiid, the pass to Oubre. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Although they were eliminated in the first round, last season was a success stand for the Magic.
It sure was, Kevin. I don't think many people had them even making the playoffs, but they fought hard, pushed the Cavs to 7 games, and gained valuable playoff experience.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Now Banchero. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Suggs against Maxey. Here's Grimes. It's good from long range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Banchero outside. Caldwell Pope kicks to Wagner. Banchero looking around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's George on the wing from outside the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond. And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Philadelphia has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Oubre. Back to George. Now Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Shot clock at 5. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. That ball's nice speed that time from George.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And Philadelphia making a change here. Yabusele's checked in. And a switcher also for Orlando. Bitadze's checked in. .127 left to play in the first. Here's Suggs. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The 76ers leading by 8. Maxey attacking. And the shot goes in. Maxey's got 5 now.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Carter. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. 76ers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Yabusele. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
76ers foul. First shot on number 7.
It's his first trip to the line.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Magic, Goga Bitadze taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he can't hit the second. Philadelphia leading by 11. Pass to Butler. Here's Yabusele. Here's McCain. Covered by Anthony. 5 to shoot. Butler from outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. Had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
Bitadze with the bucket. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. 76ers on top. They lead by 12. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
And so in the game for the Magic, Banchero out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Black. Then it's Anthony, and it's Bitadze in at the center. Stan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
But I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama, I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. And then Victor's handle and his length The guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time. Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Isaac with a screen for Banchero. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Butler passes to Embiid. To the paint. Here's Yabusele. And he gets it back. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Offline with his 3. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Here's Embiid. Assertive move by Embiid.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid hard to deny.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Franz Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Anthony. And it's Suggs in for Black.
Philadelphia foul.
So both teams making some changes here.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Suggs. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Oh, bigger than your average guard. Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Philadelphia leading by 7. Bounce pass Maxey. Pass to George. For 3. Rebound by the Magic.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Well, there's a unique profile for Wendell Carter Jr. A tremendous rebounder and shooter, and now he's playing on a pretty good team, and he's a big reason why.
He sure is. Look, he's really big at 6'10", 270. All right, top 20 in the league in rebounding and effective field goal percentage. Can shoot the 3. Great blend of size, skill, and toughness.
Oubre against Wagner. Launches it. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Wagner.
Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways. That time with a great bounce pass.
Maxey kicks to Oubre. 76ers moving the ball around. George against Wagner, and it's George finishing it off.
And holding nothing back there. George gives the dunk his all.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Oubre against Wagner. Wagner outside. 5 on the clock. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And we've reached halftime in this one. 76ers lead by 6. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what we're seeing from Tyrese Maxey.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Kelly Oubre out there with Embiid. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. To the inside. George dishes to Oubre. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Now, here's Banchero. There's the lob to Carter. Paul George with the steal. Here's Grimes. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Banchero passes to Suggs. Banchero is screened for Suggs. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Suggs has got his third bucket of the night.
And this is a guy who is really comfortable with the ball in his hands. Suggs so dangerous in the pick and roll.
George, that's a two-pointer. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. George has got 7 points.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Caldwell Pope passes to Wagner. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Clock at 6. Banchero inside, covered by Oubre. Banchero, that's good.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
Well, back in 2022, the #1 overall pick was Paolo Banchero. What do you think of his game?
You have to love his game, Kevin. I mean, handles the ball as a big guy at 6'10", makes plays for other people, scores, gets to the free throw line, all-star game in his second year, and on that team, he has really, really looked to defend. This guy's future is bright.
And their coach is another guy from the Seattle area, right, who has come on the NBA and starred.
There have been quite a few of them.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic superstar says it's like anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin. Just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA, thanks.
Yeah, becoming better at setting up his teammates, and KCP delivers that pass on target.
Embiid with the screen on Wagner. And here's George for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 10.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Carter with the screen on Oubre. And it's Banchero missing. Philadelphia leading by 6. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oubre, good.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
And here is Suggs. 8 points for him. Pass to Banchero. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Right back after this break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And so in the game for the Magic, Isaac out there with Paolo Banchero. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Black. And it's Bitadze in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Back to Anthony. Fires the 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Butler deciding where to go with it. Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by Isaac.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And the basket is good.
Strong defense against Banchero inside, but they can't break his focus, and he still manages to knock it down.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Anthony. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Black. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. Now, coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
Shot by Grimes, no good. The Magic trail by 5. For 3, Caldwell Pope. A three-pointer is right on target. Caldwell Pope's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
George dishes to Embiid. Physical play by Embiid inside.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
Pass to Banchero. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And how about the poise Caldwell Pope displayed on that possession? They needed an important basket, and he was ready and willing.
There's Embiid again, Philadelphia.
Well, what I want to know, where is the communication defensively?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
Carter, the pass to Banchero. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Banchero's got the game tied up here for the Magic. Suggs against Maxey. Leads back. Embiid, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Outside, Maxey. Fades away. Good!
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Puts it up off the inbound. Good! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
Three-pointer by Embiid. Cans the 3.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Bounce pass Suggs. Banchero draws the double.
And all eyes on Banchero here. They want to see how he handles some intense pressure.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble a game.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
Tyrese Maxey taking 2 shots.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Here's Banchero. It's off.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Yeah, they really wanted that bucket to go. You can't get discouraged, though.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Stan.
Tonight, Doris. Two conference rivals set to clash once again.
NBA, there's typically a little bit of chippiness because it is clear these two teams don't like each other, and you and I are here for all of it.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Neesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Emhart, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the 5, down low. Clock at 6. Here's Young. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Getting better at finding ways to draw fouls. Young just daring the D to get physical.
It's both from the stripe. Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. And he hasn't really had that.
Now here's Halliburton. Here he goes, and he banks in the layup.
How about the craftiness on the drive by Tyrese Halliburton? This guy's ability to adjust when he puts it on the deck is something else.
Here's Rizachet. Back to Young from deep. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. Halliburton against Young. Here's Turner. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
I love how Miles Turner takes on the defender. Isn't afraid to shoot these difficult shots.
Pass to Daniels. Out to the right wing. Outside Johnson. Out to the wing. The teardrop. It's good.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Johnson after the basket by Indiana. Here's Rizachet. Back to Johnson. Young looking over the floor. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. LeVert's checked in for the Hawks. And the Pacers also making a change. Matherin's checked in for Tyrese Halliburton.
And Trae Young's attitude on the floor is so striking. He's got this unbreakable edge to him. He's super competitive and is ready to scrap with you.
He buries it from 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Outside Johnson. And here's LeVert for 3. The long distance 3 is buried.
How about the response by Caris LeVert? This guy wanted to get it right back.
And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate. And they've swayed the outcome of games.
Atlanta making some changes. Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Niang comes in for Daniels. And it's Mann in for Young. Now here's McConnell. Outside Matherin. Top and right side. Pass to Shepard. Here's Matherin, covered by Johnson. Siakam with a screen on Johnson. And it's Matherin missing. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Niang outside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Top and a screen on Capella. Siakam, that's good.
Check out the move by Pascal Siakam. Stop it, don't hurt him.
McConnell against LeVert. Pass to Mann. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pacers with a rebound. McConnell left side. Now Siakam. Toppin outside. From outside the arc. The shot no good. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Atlanta on top, leading by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. T.J. McConnell is out there with Halliburton. Then there's Walker. Then it's Toppin. And it's Matherin in at the 3, the small forward.
Great body control allows Matherin to finish through contact.
Doris, no secret how talented the international players are in the NBA, especially those from Canada.
Yeah, we've seen a number of Canadians come in and have a high level of impact for their team. For Matherin, think about his availability his rookie year, played in almost every game, and this guy is a legit scorer at this level.
So it's the Pacers now. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Really left him alone that time. Halliburton's got 7 points.
Are you serious? What a sweet move. Broke his ankles on that one.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in, they're working, they're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. No stopping Halliburton. So physical.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. Nance, the pass to LeVert. Back to Nance. Here's Krejci. Here's Niang. Misses the 3.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Toppin. Outside Matherin. 3-pointer, Halliburton. Oh, Halliburton, deadly from deep. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, BA? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Halliburton on the wing. He's got 12.
That's Halliburton's handle, getting by defenders to the spot and then finish with authority.
A minute 31 left to play in the half. Pass to Niang. LeVert outside. Here's Bufkin. They set the screen. Count it from distance. Bufkin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Neesmith comes in for Halliburton. .111 left in the second period. And Siakam gets it to go.
Well, this to me is where he can be a force. Siakam, a 3-level scorer in the painted area, very dangerous.
Young finds Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risks pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Now here's Matherin. Siakam left side. Shot clock at 6. Okongwu with the rebound.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does. And
almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. pass to Rizachet. 4-3, and Atlanta hits again from deep.
Yeah, get used to seeing that. Rizachet will be nailing threes for many years to come.
Here's Nembhard. Siakam with it, covered by Johnson. The jump hook, and off the front iron, and in it goes. Siakam's got 6. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Pacers leading by a point. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
They're thinking about the shot.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Rizachet and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's a Kongwu in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Young. Oh, Young! So tough at his size.
What intensity from Young in the paint. Not backing off because of some coverage.
One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, B.A., how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court. They make defenses work. Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Pass to Okongwu. The 3 from Rizachet. Nails it from beyond the arc. 10 points for him.
I love how competitive this kid Rizachet is. Coming right back with his own triple.
Nesmith with it. Halliburton outside. Siakam looking it over. Pass to Nesmith. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Johnson. The Hawks trailing. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Here's Rizachet. Okongwu, a screen on Siakam. The 3 from Rizachet. The rebound by Turner. Indiana's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Outside Nesmith. Here's Nembhard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Nembhard's got 6.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Young against Halliburton. Picked up by Okongwu. And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it. And out on the wing, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Niang, he's checked in for Atlanta. LeVert comes in for Trae Young. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. Three-pointer, Halliburton gets the 3 to fall. Halliburton's got 8 here in this quarter.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And the Hawks making a change here. Mann's checked in. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department. And then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. Outside for LeVert. Takes the 3. Knocks down the long J. LeVert's got his second basket of the game.
Well, you cannot allow Karis LeVert to square up from deep. When he's in rhythm, he's going to knock down that shot with great consistency.
Here's Mathurin. The shot, no good. Johnson with the defensive effort. Niang outside. Pass to LeVert. Outside man. 26 seconds left in the third. Now here's LeVert. He's guarded by Nembhard. Now here's man. Guarded closely. It's rebounded by Indiana. On the wing, Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Fires the three. That shot, no good. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for the Pacers, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Indiana looking at who they've got. They've got Tyrese Halliburton topping out there with Walker. Then there's T.J. McConnell, and it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. 3-pointer, Halliburton. And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
Halliburton, a huge part of this offense, which is why he has the confidence in these catch-and-shoot situations. No hesitation.
Here's Krejci. Pass to Capella. Offensive rebound. Launches a 3. Drains the triple. Niang's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Outside Walker. Now Halliburton. To 3, Mathurin. LeVert with a rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Krejci. No good. That would have tied it.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
Up top, McConnell. He's guarded by man. 3-pointer, Halliburton. That shot off. Atlanta's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Krejci. Halliburton against LeVert. Now Capella. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops. Give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Outside Young. Congu, a screen on Halliburton. Oh, the lethal 3-ball of Young.
You see the trust young guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Turner, a screen on Young. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Young. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
Most people think of Young as a perimeter player, but he has the courage and toughness to work inside.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that brings him within 2 here.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Turner, screen on Young. Pass to Turner, fires for 3. Money from deep!
You want the answer, can Miles Turner make tough shots in big moments? That's a definitive yes.
Young against Halliburton. Cash! What a beautiful shot! Brings it within 3.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
Here's Halliburton. It falls!
Oh, big-time pivotal bucket, Tyrese Halliburton. We see it.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
They don't want to waste time here. If they can score fast enough, they can go back on D and try to get a stop instead of having to foul.
High arcing shot. The 3 from Rizachet. Money. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Halliburton with the ball. Yes!
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And here's a Kongwu for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. And that puts them up 5. 5 ticks left in the game. The 3 from Rizachet. So Indiana wins it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching today.
Battle won in the trenches, each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school, should be a physical contest.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Wagner in at the 3. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Back to Suggs. Banchero outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
A nice shot by Mobley.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And the improvement, RJ, from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin, his confidence when he is ready to attack is next level. He's got great footwork, he's got a great handle. Very few defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one situation.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Banchero, a screen on Strus. And it's Wagner missing. Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Sharing the love. If you get yourself this open, Mitchell will set you up.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll See if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Suggs, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Suggs with a screen for Caldwell Pope. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Mitchell against Caldwell Pope. Mitchell's shot is good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. For the Cavaliers, Hunter comes in for Evan Mobley. And it's Okoro in for Max Strus. And a switcher also for Orlando. Bitadze's checked in. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, they double him with Mitchell. Back to Suggs. Here's Caldwell Pope. From down in the low post, it goes. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points so far.
And part of an overall effort for Kentavious going for higher percentage shots. That time working inside.
Hunter, no one around him. His three-pointers off the mark. The Magic trail by 3. Suggs passes to Caldwell Pope. Here's Bitadze. Pass to Wagner. A 3. Buries it from three-point range.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now, here's Okoro. Back to Garland. Cleveland moving the ball around. And Mitchell gets it to go.
Wanting the ball there. Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Suggs looking around. It's good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Hunter for 3, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Cavaliers. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Banchero out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Black. Then there's Cole Anthony. And it's Bitadze in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, has really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Richard, you've talked a lot about how underrated longevity has been as a factor in measuring some of the all-time great players.
Well, when you think about Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, the only way to achieve greatness in the statistical category is to have longevity. So obviously greatness and longevity coincide.
And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, and Isaac, he just makes dunking look easy. It has an incredible reach and quickly gets up off the floor to throw that one down.
Now, here's Hunter. Still scoreless. Mobley. Pass to Jerome. And another miss by Cleveland.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Isaac passes to Banchero. It's good. Banchero's got the lead up to 3 now for the Magic.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history. that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. Banchero has screened for Anthony. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And the wide-open shot from Green. Another three for Cleveland.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Anthony finds Isaac. Back to Anthony. Banchero has screened for Anthony. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Back to Hunter. Strus in the corner. Pass to Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jerome. Shoots. Rebounded by Anthony. Isaac with the ball. He's picked up by Mobley. Now here's Anthony. Back to Banchero. Fires from way outside. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Now here's Anthony. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Jared Allen's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Mitchell comes in for Javonte Green. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Paolo Banchero. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Black.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Cavaliers lead by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. There's the lob to Carter. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
That reach from Allen, let's just say it's tremendous.
And Garland has it in the corner. He gets it in there. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Strus kicks to Garland. Out to the right wing. Banchero against Mobley. That one drops for him. Now it's a 3-point Cavalier lead. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Suggs passes to Carter. And here's Wagner. Pass to Suggs. Banchero with the screen. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
And this is a guy who is really comfortable with the ball in his hands. Suggs, so dangerous in the pick and roll.
2 minutes.
Back to Garland. And he converts the layup. Garland's got 4 this quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game was played more competitively, and talking trash was welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. And that combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Max Strus. Anthony Black's checked in for the Magic. And Wagner has it in the corner. Drills the three-pointer. Wagner's got his second bucket tonight.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Mobley, a screen on Suggs. Knocks down the 3-ball. Mitchell's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Cavs.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Back to Wagner. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. Count it, and the foul. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
A different look now for Cleveland. Okoro's checked in for Allen. Green comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. Orlando also making some changes. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. Wagner with authority.
That is a monster finish. Putting a little something extra on that one. Mobley showing off his skills around that rim.
Now Anthony. 6 points for him. Takes the 3. Drills it from outside. Anthony's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some.
And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Cavaliers ahead, up 2. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. 4th quarter on the floor for the Magic. Black and Harris are the guard set. Banchero up there with Wagner. And it's De Silva in at the small forward position. And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Here's Banchero to tie it up, and that's 2 points on the layup. Banchero's got it all tied up now for Orlando.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. Well, with his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Pass to Jerome. From past the arc. Traps in the tray. Jerome's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Here's Wagner, and finished off by Wagner.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Allen's checked in for Wade. Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Ty Jerome. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. He told him he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Banchero outside. Oh, good with the triple.
They came close there to tying it up.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
Here's Mobley. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Here's Banchero. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He better get used to these late game scenarios. Banchero getting a nice taste of it right there.
Mitchell outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Here's Banchero. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Inside. And slam dunk by Allen.
When you're Allen, just about 7 feet, dunking comes easy.
Pass to Wagner. Shoots over Strus. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Cavaliers?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it. Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
And it's Orlando with the rebound.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Suggs finds Carter. And finished off by Carter.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Mitchell against Caldwell Pope. Mobley a screen on Suggs.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Suggs against Garland. Let's go. It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I can sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad. Oh, Donovan Mitchell, huge bucket. That man is fearless.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. We've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Out to the wing. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
Cavaliers ball.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And that's an intentional foul.
His first, second team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots, Darius Garland.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a two-possession game.
Banchero, it falls, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
Used to these big moments from his college days. Banchero's heartbeat should stay low here. You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game out.
And it's Wagner missing. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't.
Great front court matchup.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist. And the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Halliburton and Emhart, the 1 and the 2. Neesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Turner in at the center position. So it's the Pacers now, after the basket by Miami. Siakam outside. He drops it from range.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Outside Burks. Back to Hero. There's a screen. Shoots over Halliburton. Hero, no good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Adebayo grabs the board. And it's Miami's ball. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Hero for three. Drops in the three. Hero's got 5 now.
You can tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
Halliburton, the pass to Emhart. Beyond the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. You know, he's 6'9". Brent, would you call Bam Adebayo a small ball center?
If you were standing in front of him, BA, would you do that? I don't know if I want to do that. I want to ask Bam what he wants to be called, whether it's center or forward. It doesn't really much matter. This guy can play both ends of the floor and can dominate a game. He's got great strength, great length. It continues to grow his game. And Hero, one of those guys who just rely on coming in and giving you that offensive pop. He does a lot of things for his team on that end of the floor. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
There's the triple. And it's Turner, that time on the assist by Siakam.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. He said one person we cannot overlook is Tyrese Halliburton. He said the guy has major impact on the game, even when he's not scoring, which he usually is. He sets the tempo for the team. He can defend, rebound, pass the ball. Kid's got it all. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Wiggins. Jacks up a 3. Hits the trifecta.
Wiggins getting the space and then does not hesitate before firing that one.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. Trailing by 4. A minute 20 left to play in the first. Tries a 10-footer. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Turner's got his second bucket on the night. And here's Hero. He has 7. Tries it from the top of the key. Buries the jump shot.
Such a smooth shooter. Assertive Hero right now on offense.
Pacers trail by 4. Pass to Nembhard. Siakam outside. Outside Neesmith. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Adebayo with it. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Back to Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Adebayo finds Burks. Hero for 3. The rebound by Nembhard. Indiana has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Siakam, no good. Adebayo with it. No points so far. Here's Hero. Uses the glass on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Tyler Hero has been on display for the Heat. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Back after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with TJ McConnell. Then there's Walker, then it's Toppin, and it's Mathurin into the small forward. And the basket is good. Hero's got 13 now.
Pretty much having the green light on the offensive end. Tyler Hero gets explosive to score.
And Brent, the Heat always looking to compete year in, year out.
Well, for good reason. This team takes a lot of pride in giving themselves a chance every year. And the way the front office conducts their business is they believe they can put together the type of roster that is going to go out there and take care of things to put them in position to be successful.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Outside Walker. Right side Mathurin. And he makes it. Mathurin's got his first 2 points of the night.
Great body control allows Mathurin to finish through contact.
Hero against McConnell. Outside Love. Toppin with a steal. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Now Robinson, still without a bucket. Left side Love. Back to Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Hits the three-pointer. All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Well, BA, the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, have the ball in their hands, and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. A Big group substitution here for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell.
Tough to match up with Kyle Anderson because of how quirky he plays. Changing speeds, plays slow, but sees the floor remarkably well.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Indiana shooting their first free throws of the night now. Robinson, he's checked in for Anderson. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Heat have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Now here's Burks. Yet to see a basket. From downtown. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's Siakam. Here's Nembhard over Burks. Nembhard, good.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Burks. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. Burks has got 6 points.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Here's Siakam. Turner, a screen on Adebayo. Here's Siakam. Again, Indiana. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Miami out in front, leading by just 2. And we'll be back with you shortly.
The Pacers, 25. Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
They've got Tyler Hero. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Alec Burks, and it's Ware in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Hero for 3. Pacers with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Halliburton left side. Turner, a screen on Hero. 3-pointer, Halliburton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And Halliburton has that kind of ability. An awkward release, but man, is he consistent with it.
Pass to Wiggins. Now Adebayo. Burks for 3. Knocks down the triple. Burks has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Turner, a screen on Adebayo. Siakam outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Turner. 3-pointer. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 4 assists in the game.
Impressive offensive versatility for a big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Back to Hero. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And the defense kind of forced that tricky play from Hero. He still gets the shot off while being fouled.
Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. Matherin's checked in for Indiana. And so Hero nails both of them. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Turner. Halliburton surveys the floor. Here's the floater. And the layup is up and in. Halliburton's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Adebayo passes to Robinson. Hero outside. From the arc. Buries it from 3. Hero's got 18.
Yeah, Duncan not only moves himself, he moves the ball quite well.
Well, Brent, the reputation of Duncan Robinson is as a shooter, but he's added to his game.
A little bit, BA. It's still going to be shooter first, but Duncan doing a much better job of reading some of the double team in action coming at him to run him off the line. So that assist number, that's been growing.
Pass to Robinson for the tie. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Pacers leading by 3. Halliburton, a screen on Adebayo. Siakam for 3. And Hero grabs the board. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. Outside Burks. Here's Ware. Lets the 3 fly. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Halliburton. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Hero, good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Fighting the inside defender, Hero really works to get to the bucket.
And here's Halliburton. 14 points for him. From behind the arc. Oh, Halliburton, deadly from deep.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Pacers leading by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Walker out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's TJ McConnell. And it's Toppin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Mathurin. To the paint. Here's Walker. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That one on Anderson. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Here's Wiggins. Indiana with a rebound. Outside Neesmith. Pass to Turner. Shoots over Burks. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wiggins from long range. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 assists now tonight. Indiana's gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Siakam, he's checked in for Walker. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. 5 on the clock. The try by Nembhard. Yep, that one goes.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
Wiggins for 3, and the Heat, another 3.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Siakam, right side. Pass to Neesmith. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Three-pointer, Halliburton. A Halliburton 3. What a response.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Here's Hero. And the layup falls. Hero's got 9 points here in the second half.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Good on the bucket. And the Pacers lead by 2.
And Halliburton looks absolutely unfazed by the moment.
Here's Hero. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. For Indiana, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Here's Halliburton. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
A tenacious play by Halliburton, crashing into a foul and still sinking that shot.
And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. Pass to Hero. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. Hero's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
With the teardrop, and it's in.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Halliburton against Hero. Shoots over Halliburton. Oh, he nails it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And Tyler Hero not shy that time.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that. And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Halliburton with the ball. Four on the clock. Outside Neesmith. Fires from deep. Oh, nails the triple.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it. Went right into the shot.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. 5 ticks left in the final quarter. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
Too little, too late. Making the change won't save them now.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
And so the big win by Indiana in a tight game, and they barely squeezed out.
When you take a look at how these teams play, is it fair to expect a slower pace of the game?
I certainly think so, partner. I mean, both teams are extremely disciplined. They're not really interested in going up and down in a windshield wiper fashion. They value taking care of the ball and playing in the half court.
A look at the Magic starting group. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Wagner in at the 3 spot. So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Young looking around. Fires from 14, and that's good for 2.
And I like the resourcefulness Young brings to the table, taking any shot he can create.
Caldwell Pope finds Wagner. Banchero outside. Count that one. Banchero's got 5.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Rizichet. From outside, off the mark. Suggs passes to Banchero. Okongwu grabs the board. Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Wagner touched it last. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And Young, such a clever shooter. He makes sure to get himself a foul while putting up the shot.
The Hawks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
2 shots.
And so Young nails them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. Oh, Banchero. Put it on the show.
Johnson outside. Pass to Okongwu. Suggs against Young. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Young.
You know, a stellar floor general. Young has that uncanny ability to find his guys at the right time.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Banchero. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And finished off by Banchero.
Well, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Rizichet. Mans checked in for Dyson Daniels. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Trae Young. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. Anthony's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. And it's Anthony Black in for Jalen Suggs. Here's Wagner. Karis LeVert making his last shot. Wagner against Johnson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The defense was there, but the concentration and focus from Wagner also there. Really good poise.
LeVert with it. Working on Black. LeVert the pass to Niang. Now Capella. Back to Niang. And it's all evened up.
Capella is getting better at sharing the ball, wanting to improve that part of his game.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now here's Anthony. Isaac with a screen for Anthony. And he's good on the 3-ball.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Magic. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be back with you shortly. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Rizachet is out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's George Niang. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Capella in at the center. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Mann. He's covered by Banchero.
Capella's so good at finishing around the rim, showing you right there. Great explosiveness inside.
Shoots from the line. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Banchero's got the lead up to 3 now for the Magic.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it. And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Here's Banchero.
Mercy, mercy me. A promising sign of things to come with Banchero. Clearly somebody you've got to be excited about.
Now Rizachet, scoreless thus far. And the dunk by Capella.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Anthony. And the shot is long. The Hawks trailing. LeVert with it. Pass to Mann. And here is Capella. Here's Rizachet. And the dunk by Rizachet.
Yeah, if you give Rizachet a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. 1:52 left here in the second. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star grade in 2024. Paolo Banchero.
And, Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instant.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Jalen Johnson comes in for George Niang. Tyson Daniels checked in for Mann. Young is subbed in for Rizachet. Rizachet, he's checked in for Atlanta. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
The Magic making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Daniels from outside. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Carter sets the pick for Wagner. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Wagner will battle you inside now. He's not afraid to embrace and even initiate contact.
Johnson to screen. Young for three, and the three ball is good. Young's got 7.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Wagner wide open. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Wagner's got the lead back up to 5 now for Orlando. Johnson outside. Back to Young from the arc. Carter pulls it in. The Magic have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Suggs kicks to Wagner. The 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep. Always a valuable commodity in today's game.
There's the lob to the hoop. And Okongwu slams it in.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
And so it's Orlando in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And so in the game for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Carter in at the center position. Wagner outside. Shoots over Rizachet. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
And that one is good. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
When you watch Young, there's a courage to his game.
Suggs passes to Caldwell Pope. Bounce pass Wagner. Here's Banchero. Rebounded by the Hawks.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Young. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And this game belongs to Young right now, and he is simply making everything.
Now, here's Suggs. Here's Banchero. He's guarded by Johnson. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 19 points.
High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys. Blacks checked in for Caldwell Pope. The Hawks trail by 4. Pass to Daniels. Johnson outside. Good on the 3-point shot. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And this kid, Rizachet, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
Here's Black. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Hawks have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. They lead by 1. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Black kicks to Wagner. Sinks the triple. Wagner's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The coaching staff encouraging Wagner to take these quick hitting shots. They think it helps his confidence moving forward.
Kicks it out to Johnson. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Okongwu a screen. And the shot is good. Young's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
And the thing about Young's jumper, it's almost intimidating. And that unlocks so many other options for him.
Like the pass to Banchero. There's the lob. Carter throws down the alley-oop slam.
Once it's up in the air, they trust Carter will come down with it. Did he ever? Boy.
Young outside. Comes up empty down low. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Magic lead by 2. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Niang out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Puffkin in at the 1. So that's the Hawks 5. He gets that one. LeVert's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Hawks.
What a tough make that was by LeVert. Refused to be denied, and great concentration.
Banchero with the ball. Working on Niang. De Silva with the bucket. De Silva's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. You know, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. Needs more production from the outside.
All right, David, thanks. Suggs against Young. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Young outside. And it's off from three-point range. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Off target with his 3.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Pass to Young. Shoots the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
Nice and composed on that 3 there. Trey giving his fundamentals all of his attention.
Now, here's Banchero. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
No shame or fear in this young fella. And Carroll will take on any big shot. Love seeing that from him.
Here's Young after Rizichet. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
assertive play by Ricochet. Not every rookie is ready to shoulder the big moment.
Banchero, right side. Hunter on the wing, covered by Okongwu. Back to Banchero. Over Okongwu. Banchero, that's good.
Stepping up in a big moment. Paolo Banchero. Love that leadership.
Here's Young. That's a miss. His fifth, 8 made field goals. Orlando's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. And it's Banchero missing. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Kicks it out to Johnson. Misses the three. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Banchero. Another miss by Banchero.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Young from the arc. Knocks down the trifecta.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Banchero outside. To tie the game.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch him.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Young for three, misses the three. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. And Orlando starts out with the ball. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Wagner in at the 3 spot. Now Young. Johnson with a screen on Suggs. Young inside. He's covered by Suggs, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. That'll put Trae Young on the line. It's on Jalen Suggs.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Orlando trailing here. Banchero with the ball. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Jalen Suggs.
And something you like about Young is how he forces an opponent's hand. He makes you adapt and not the other way around.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And that was huge right there. Just as cool as he could be. And he's been clutch at the line there in a very tense moment.
Here's Banchero. Got him with the bump fake, but couldn't finish. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Here's Ricochet. It's Young on the wing. Pass to Ricochet. The three-pointer, no good. Banchero outside. Caldwell Pope passes to Banchero. Beyond the arc. Yes! A tremendous three to tie it up.
Jalen Suggs was known for knocking down big-time hoops in college, and we're already seeing it translate here in the NBA as well. Great confidence from that young man.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game, and he wants to be prepared. Suggs against Young. Count it!
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Pass to Banchero. Over Johnson. And it's Banchero missing. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? If you miss it at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
And Wagner has it in the corner. Here's Suggs. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And an intentional foul right there.
His first team score. At the line for two, Daniels.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. Banchero looking around. And so the Hawks take the win. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great...
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kelly.
Knicks.
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
Now, New York starting 5. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point. Pass to Mitchell. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. It's a three-point game. Outside Hart. And here's Brunson. Towns on a screen. Let's go with a three. Brunson misses. Doris, how about the evolution of Jalen Brunson's career from role player to star player?
Yeah, B.A., he begins his career as a backup point guard to the great Luka Doncic. But when given an opportunity to thrive without Luka in the playoffs, he did just that. Then he gets his own team and takes his game to an MVP level. Incredible evolution.
Here's Brunson. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Bridges. Outside Anunoby. Now it's Hart. Here's Brunson outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Brunson's got 6 points.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
And Mobley gets it to go.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Brunson passes to Hart. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Releases. Donovan Mitchell with a board.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Bridges. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Guys, this young man does such a good job keeping his balance on the way up to the basket. Mikal Bridges solid at keeping his composure.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Hunter's checked in for the Cavs. Okoro comes in for Strus. And a switch here also for New York. Achua's checked in for Anunoby. Doris, it's hard to believe that Knicks' title drought has gone on for over 50 years now.
Oh, that fan base is just dying for an opportunity to win the championship. And here's the thing, B.A., what I love about that fan base, through all the years where the Knicks struggled, on any given night, that building is as electric as any in the league.
McBride, he's checked in for Bridges. Here's Garland. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, the toughness of Darius Garland on display. Wants to finish through contact and get the bucket.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. And Cleveland has possession. After the basket by New York on the other end. Hunter, good.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Here's McBride. After the basket by Cleveland. Achua for three. On target from range.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Now here's Hunter. The three from Mitchell, and the three-pointer goes.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own three. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
And Brunson, here we go. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Brunson's got 10.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And And here's Hunter for three. Oh, with the clock running down, he nails a big shot.
Big shot taker, big shot maker.
Woo! That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
It's a tie game in Cleveland. And back to the start of the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
So here are the five for New York as they start the second. We've got Campaign. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Achua. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's McBride in at the two guard. And New York has possession. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Here's Payne. And the layup is good off the glass. Payne's got his first points of the game.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Mobley, a screen on Payne. Pass to Mobley. Back to Jerome. Now here's Mobley. 6 to shoot. For three. Jerome, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, BA? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
Now here's McBride. No made baskets yet. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Okoro outside. Shoots over Bridges. Okoro, no good. New York has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. McBride passes to Bridges. And here's Achua. Now Bridges. Achua with a screen. And Bridges, here we go. And the shot goes down. Bridges has got 5 points.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
A different look for Cleveland. Strus, he's checked in for Okoro. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Green. And Garland is subbed in for Jerome. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. When you look back at the history of the league, Doris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, B.A., that's a tremendous point, because you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and guard smaller players on the perimeter. Now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Donovan Mitchell has the ball on a string. Any spot on the floor, wherever he wants to go, yes, he can get there.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. The hard work that Brunson has put in over the years, it really shows in his game, Doris.
I'll tell you this about Jalen Brunson. As his coach likes to say, he may not pass the eye test, but he passes the win test. Unbelievable footwork, fundamentals, and a clutch gene. Love Jalen Brunson's game.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Achua's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Bridges. Back to Garland. And it's New York with a rebound.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Outside Achua. Towns a screen on Hunter. McBride can't get it to go. And it's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. They trail by 1. Oh, and Towns with the block. Outside McBride. There's 57 seconds left in the second quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Thompson. And Evan Mobley subbed in for Hunter. Josh Hart's checked in for New York. Mikal Bridges comes in for McBride. Pass to Mitchell. Fires for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 4 assists in the game.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Oh, Darius Garland asserting himself, the answer back from distance.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson surveys. Nice move. There's the drive, and that's 2 points on the layup. Brunson's got 14 points.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
It's a tie game in Cleveland. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. Just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Strus in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Brunson passes to Towns. Clock at 6. Pulls it from the top of the key, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Mitchell misses. New York has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Doors back in January 2023. Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie.
For your Cleveland Cavaliers, Screen Team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Here's Brunson. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
Outside Strus. Shoots in deep. Garland. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Garland's got 7 points. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Outside Hart. Bridges outside. Launches it from deep. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers leading. To the middle. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
BA, it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
Anunoby passes to Towns. That one's good for 2.
Guys, that is what you call 2 physical, hard-earned points from Karl Anthony Towns. Go ahead and embrace that contact.
Allen finds Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Bridges. From deep, Mitchell. 3-ball, Donovan Mitchell.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Here's Bridges. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Mitchell.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
Hunter's checked in for Strus. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Achua's checked in for Anunoby. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Greg.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Back to Mobley. Pass to Allen. Just 5 on the clock. Counted. And the Cavaliers lead by 5. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Brunson. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
I think in today's NBA, you've got to be a 3-level scorer. The midi is good for Jalen Brunson.
Back to Garland. And a nice finish on the layup. Garland's got 4 points this quarter.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Garland against Brunson. Oh, Brunson off the bump.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Garland with the ball. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Cleveland on top, up by 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Knicks trail by 3. So on the floor for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Achua. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Campaign. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Garland for 3. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. In pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
Towns taking his time here. And here's Payne outside. He buries it from 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And the shot goes. Garland's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, Darius Garland clearly in a groove, and his teammates just rely on him to get great production.
Outside Payne. Basket counts.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Cleveland has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. For the Cavaliers, Jared Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Evan Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Jerome. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team. How bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And stolen by Bridges. Here's Hart, and he drives in, and he goes in for the dunk.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Outside Strus. Mitchell against Bridges. Left side Mitchell.
2 minutes.
No good there. Nice D from Bridges. And Towns has got the ball here for New York. They lead by 1. Hart can't hit. The Cavs have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Mitchell Mitchell at close range. Effortless.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
A minute 37 left to play in the fourth quarter. Oh, and Mobley with the block. On the wing, Mitchell. Outside Garland. Pass to Mobley. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got his 7th assist here tonight. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
And they've also been scoring on the break, but how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
For 3, Allen. And it's New York with a rebound. Outside Brunson. And he sinks it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. It's all come down to this one critical possession.
And B.A., you can feel the intensity in this arena. Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
And there's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you don't want to pitch it. Let's hear it for all the dancers.
.26 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Brunson. He connects. And that one brings him within 1.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
At the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots, Donovan Mitchell.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point cushion. What poise.
And it's good. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
2 shots.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game. Here's Brunson.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Here's Strus. Oh, it falls!
We've seen a lot of points tonight, but we've also seen a lot of poor defense as well.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.